Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode. Thank you so much for joining me today, and another Saturday with another live Q&A. I'm very excited for today's live Q&A. I'm going to answer all the questions that you have, and also if you have any concerns or any comment or any subject you want to talk about, let's go ahead and do it. That's why we have the live Q&A to help you in your 100K challenge. And if you haven't subscribed yet to the channel, please do. And if you haven't entered our contest or our 100K challenge, please go ahead and do. So for those who are new, the 100K challenge is basically we have a commitment between each other that you go ahead and reach 100K in sales by the end of 2020. At the same time, me to reach 10K subscribers at the end of this year on my channel, which is a big challenge for both of us. But with us helping each other, hopefully we get to it. And I am very excited about it. At the same time, don't forget to enter our contest, which is a monthly contest. So next week we'll announce the winner of the contest. We have a lot of people who joined that contest, and I'm excited to announce the winner, which is hopefully they'll be able to pick any one of the prizes, whether it is a 30-minute consultation with me, whether a listing creation or listing optimization, or creating a website for your business or your brand, or we upload all the Manychat sequence for specific subject or for a specific objective that you have, whether it's launches, whether review campaign, whether email list, whatever it is, we upload it or download that, the flows and the sequences in your Manychat, and you go ahead and run Facebook by yourself. So anyways, that being said, please go ahead and enter. Other than that, let me know in the chat if you guys see me and if you hear me well. And I hope you guys are really ready for this Q&A, and I hope you guys have a lot of questions for me. And I hope also you guys are prepared for, after February 15, when you're able to place an order for your new product. Hopefully, I have a few products that I have in mind that I would like to get more information about to expand the brand that I have, the supplement brand, the one that you guys know about. And you just got to work hard at it. In the meantime, I am doing a lot of retail online arbitrage, especially retail arbitrage, not a lot, but when I have a day off, might as well just do something, and I'm doing it. And I hope you guys are really doing that as well, just to maximize your profit per day. And I'm always flipping a lot of things. So that's been said. Let's see who we have here. We have Carl. Carl has a question. I will answer. We'll answer it as soon as I finish welcoming people. We have Maria Roman. How you doing? I hope you're doing fine. Thank you so much for joining me today. It's always a pleasure having you here, and you're always amazing woman, and you're a very funny person. We met, and she was really, really funny person. She's the funniest person I've ever met. So welcome to the Q&A, and thank you so much for your support. At the same time, we have John Kim says good morning to you. And also we have Pernilla. Pernilla says, hey, hello everyone. Hello to you, Pernilla. I hope you're doing fine, and I hope your new launch in UK is doing well. I'm very excited for you. At the same time, we have Tipsy Man. How you doing, Tipsy Man? I'm very, very, he has a question, but I will answer it, Tipsy Man, no problem. And also we have Kyle Hove. Good morning, everyone. Good morning to you, Kyle. I hope you're doing fine, my man. And I hope everything is doing well in your journey, and, you're preparing yourself to, finish your 9 to 5 and working full-time on Amazon, which is really, really big step. So thank you guys, everyone who is here. And let's talk about a few things that we have in line. I want to talk about, there is some Amazon changes for 2020 is about the fulfillment fees and referral fees that's going to be applied on February 2020. So I just wanted to come here and just talk about it a little bit, and for you guys to see that there's changes are coming up to your boxes size, referral fees, and everything like that, and commission fees. So be prepared. It's not a big deal. I'm not going here to say, hey, Scare You is going to be 10 cents more or 6 cents more. It's nonsense. All what I'm trying to tell you, there is some changes happening. So for you to be aware of them, and at the same time for you to go ahead and just adjust yourself accordingly, and to adjust your profit, or you adjust your pricing according to the fees that's coming up. And let's go ahead. I'm not going to go very deep in it, but I'm going to share where we have with you, and you'll be the judge. And if you want access to that specific Google sheet, let me know, and I will be able to put it in the chat as well. So let me see. Where am I? Okay. All right. So we have, let me see if I can actually just make it bigger for all of us to read. Will be nice. All right. All right. So, oh yeah. Oh man, doing everything, life like this, sometimes there's a lot of issues happens, but hey, we're just here to talk with each other and help each other, so it doesn't matter how it works. So let's talk about this. So basically on Amazon, changes for 2020 views is basically Amazon will consolidate some of categories. So some categories will be merged together that they feel that it's fit not having its own category, and be able to merge them together. And the question was here, do you think this consolidation of categories might affect the indexing? I believe it might, depending on the category, but I don't think it will that much. Because if they're going to merge one category to another, that means they're related. And the most important about the categories and the subcategories is making sure that if you run our listing or our keywords, PPC campaigns, we make sure that these keywords are relevant to that specific category, so we know we can increase our relevancy. At the same time, we'll be able to increase our sales. So it might, but I think not much. It's really little. But I think merging them together to make sure that they have less categories, it'll be easier for the customer, I think, to buy things, or easier for us to be able to select the categories that we need. But I don't think it's going to affect us a lot in indexing and relevancy, unless they really merge baby with pet. Then we have maybe some collision or indexing issues. But other than that, it should be fine. At the same time, in February 2020, Amazon will increase this year. In February this year, Amazon will increase the sum of fulfillment fees. At the same time, Amazon will decrease some of the selected referral fee. So referral fee is basically their commission, the 15%, 10%, 18%. So it's fluctuates from 10 to 18% depending on the category that you're in. At the same time, you have fulfillment fee, which is ship and pack fees and all the shipping and everything that they do in the back end. I'm going to be very honest with you. I don't pay attention to these things a lot. I pay attention to, okay, how much is my fees, how much my referral fee and everything, but I do not go in details like, hey, fulfillment fees or referral fees, it's this. No, I just know overall how much is it. Okay, now I can adjust my product or my packaging or my sales according to that specific fees that I'm getting. So for me, I don't get much in details, but it's really important, which is I have a video already recorded that I'm going to release next video next week or the week after, is about custom packaging. And custom packaging is really important when you do your packaging, that you do not overdo it and you make it too big that you become in another tier of packaging, or in the different tier in fees, and that's going to hurt you. So you don't want to be over 18 inches in one of the lengths or one of the sizes. And that's going to help you to decrease your fees. So just pay attention to this. Do not overdo it. I have done it once with my partners. The product was really small, and all of a sudden we made a big packaging and everything, and the fees just skyrocketed and wasn't really efficient. But just for your information, for you to do it. So, and the changes will take effect on February 18, which is good, which is not much. Is after the love month, or after a few days after the love day, the Valentine's Day. And I hope you guys are having a good day on Valentine's Day as well. So I'm just going to go very fast in it. So we have the shoes, handbag, and glasses, sunglasses. The referral fee percentage will drop from 18% to 15% for shoes, handbags, and sunglasses, product that costs more than $75. So the price of any product that in that category that more than $75, you will see decrease in referral fee from 18 to 15%. And that's their way to encourage people to go ahead and sell product that are higher in price, that means more commission to them, but actually they will increase the sales and encourage people to sell higher price item, which is, I always say, sell higher items much better. And we have outdoor furniture, which is they're talking about product will be consolidated into the furniture category. So outdoor furniture product will be in the same category as furniture category, and reduce referral fee from 15% to 10% to any product that price over $200. That means anything less than $200 will stay at 15%, but anything over $200 is going to be 10%. So now I think what they're trying to do here is to make sure those categories that they have, they want to encourage sellers to sell products in that specific category so they don't have a lot of competition, and to make sure that they encourage them to reduce the fees and they get oversized products, like to be able to compete with Walmart, Home Depot, and bigger retail stores that they have bigger items. Like if I go to Walmart, I can find a desk, I can find, even Amazon, you can have a desk, but let's say a patio set, a furniture set, and nobody's going to do it unless very, very few people. But by reducing the fees, that's going to encourage people to do more and to strengthen that specific category. And it's really, I think it's a cool thing that they're doing. But hey, it all depends which category you're selling in. Personal care appliances. So personal care appliance will be consolidated into the health and personal care category, reducing the fee for personal care appliance from 15 to 8% for product if the product costs $10 or less. So now, if you see that they're encouraging the products that they have a higher price margin, to make sure that they're really encouraging people to get higher quality product with higher price item. So encourage would increase the buyer's ability and strengthen the category and have wide range of products in the same category. That's going to help, and also to compete with $10 and less, because none of us, we're going to do private label product. Maybe some of us will do, but I do not encourage people to go ahead and find a product at less than $10 because the referral fees are high and you're not going to make enough money. But now they're encouraging people to do that, and I think that's kind of to compete with other e-commerce platforms or marketplaces, which is they have the $1 sale, $2 sale, $3 sale. So they're trying to compete on that market as well, which is the low prices items, which is good, I believe. But we'll see how that works out. And also we have the monthly inventory storage fees are going to increase by 0.06 cents per cubic foot for standard size items. So basically, I think now we sell, I'm not sure how much we pay right now, but I think it's around 40 cents or 50 cents per cubic feet per month. But now it's going to increase by 6 cents, which is understandable because really warehouse, it's really a lot to manage a warehouse, employees, and minimum wage has been up for those facilities, I think. But hey, they do whatever they want to do. At the same time, the change will show in March on your billing. So if the changes happen now, in March, you'll be able to see in your billing if that's good or not. Also, we have labeling service fee. Before, we used to pay 20 cents per label. So if you have the FNSQ, label that already printed on your box, you're good. But if you're doing it yourself, you can do them yourself. But if you let Amazon do them, you send the product and they will put the FNSQ, the barcode that they put, that fulfillment center they put. Will cost you 30 cents now instead of 20 cents. So there's 10 cents more for labeling, which is it just need to work it on your profit margins. At the same time, FBA removal order fees changes. So in the February 18, Amazon will change per unit removal. You know what? I'm not gonna go during all this stuff, but if you see here also disposal, the disposal of your product also has increased. Depending on the poundage. So if you have anything over 2 pounds, standard size item will cost you 40 cents, but will be 20 cents extra for extra pound that over this standard size. So if you have standard size and 2 pound and then increase per pound extra, you'll be 20 cents extra per pound. So if you have 2 pound, then you have 10 pound as standard size. So those the 8 pound difference will be 20 cents per pound extra. So that means $1.60 extra. And you can see the same thing here happen with oversized items. And this will be, if you have anything over 10, will be $1.90 and 20 cents per pound extra. And if you keep going, you will see there's also small and light fee change highlights. Amazon will charge 10 cents per unit for small and light items. Amazon will discontinue small and light specific long-term storage fee rate. Effective February 15, standard FBA storage fee will apply to small and light. But this is it. That's small changes that I really want just to come and share with you, that to be aware of them, that they're gonna be coming. And if you're really in the large size product, or product that are within these categories, over $200 or less than $10 and all this stuff, just to pay attention to them if it's really makes a big difference. I know this is going to make a big difference when disposing of big, large items, but I think those large items that you're selling already have a higher profit margin. So if they have higher profit margin, that means you can afford to dispose the product at a higher price, or just do removal order and resell it back, and you should be fine. So that's one of the things that I want to mention with you. And also at the same time, guys, let me know if you have any question, leave them in the comments. So while I'm going through my notes, I will be able to help you in your questions. Now, I have a few things that I want to discuss with you. Just we're talking like me and you, we're having a cup of coffee and we're just going and we're talking about things. And I'm just telling you the things that happened or what I was thinking about this week. I mean, you don't need to know that, but it's about Amazon. I'm not telling you about my life and stories of, my kids. They go into their first birthday party. That's why it's very quiet here. But no, not that kind of question, not this kind of stories. So, you know what? I was thinking about it those few days, and there's a lot of changes coming to Amazon. A lot of changes coming to Amazon, and these are like, for example, we know all of us that there's a lot of not gurus. There's people who are really smart people in the industry that on Amazon. They're really legit people who are really doing the business correctly, or they have they're exposed to enough data to give you this kind of information. And if you see now that's the beginning of January, or February, or whatever, the beginning of the year, you're going to see a lot. Now we see a lot of ads. We can see a lot of people who are going back onto your YouTube. They're trying to bitch, they're trying to sell things, and trying to come up with the latest and the newest things happening. I follow some of them that I feel they're cool. Like, for example, now we have Helium 10. They have Project X, which is going to be with Bradley Cooper. Oh my God, I don't know. Bradley. I think Bradley Cooper is an actor, right? I don't know. Bradley, and also with Tim Jordan, which is really good people. They have a lot of knowledge. I work with Tim Jordan, and he's a very knowledgeable person, down to earth. He knows what he's talking about, and it's really a pleasure talking to him about Amazon, because he has a lot of knowledge, and bouncing back ideas is really great. And also we have the other day came on, there was another video from Fire Lunch. They were talking about, Casey Cuss was talking about how things are changing with organic keyword ranking. And now they're saying that PPC is not enough to launch your product, or depend on it solely to launch your product. And that's because of the data they're exposed. They have done so many launches. They helped a lot of people to do that. And I'm just thinking, I'm like, you know what? Every time there's changes, people are really scared. People are like saying, oh my God, the end of the world. Oh my God, I cannot do this now with only PPC, or I cannot do this with this. And it's really stressful for people who are new to the business, or people who are just started and they're in their first product or second product, and they're still in the first year. They get scared when they hear a lot of changes and everyone's just going, commenting, doing those stuff. But you know what? For people who are seasoned, or people who have been there for a long time, they understand. Before I used to get scared, oh my God, the changes, what we're going to do, oh my God. But actually, I don't worry anymore. I don't even care anymore. If I decide to do this business, I'm going to continue with it. And also, the most important, every time there is a change, there's opportunity for someone to come up with a solution. And I'm very, very, very grateful and thankful for those people who are out there who are very smart in our industry, because they're always finding a solution. You remember when first we got the review apocalypse and everything started going down, the reviews went down, everyone, a lot of people, I'm finished business. I don't do Amazon FBA anymore. And they just want bananas on it. Okay. But someone came up with a solution. Is like, you know what? Now we can do reviews by doing Manychat, or we're doing, some other stuff that you can do to be able to get the reviews, even if it's a black card or not. But legitimately, they came up with a solution of doing it by having external traffic, right? So I am always not worried, because I know there will be someone out there that will find a solution that's going to help us, me and you, to overcome that specific obstacle if you're really serious about the business. And I don't know, I just felt, because I got a message and someone was telling me, hey, oh my God, do you see that? Do you see this? I'm like, man, just calm down. Like, for me, I didn't even care, because I know there will be something happening. And just remember, Amazon will always be changing. The platform always will have some things that you might not like, or might not be fair to you, but we're playing on their marketplace, and it's okay. And there's always going to come a solution, always going to be a problem. And if you're insistent or really want to do this business, you will find the solution no matter what. And I'm grateful for those people who are very smart, the people who are really have the data and they're sharing their things with them, whether they charge you for it or not. I think it's their right to charge for something they're offering in you that nobody else is offering. And I think it's really is amazing. And I think they deserve to get paid to come up with those kind of solutions. So what I'm talking about before is about the launches. So now launches is no more is about only launch a product, do PPC, and you always gonna rank. No, now they're saying that PPC with ranking is not getting the same juice as if you don't combine it with external traffic. So external traffic. So basically, you need to get external traffic, whether it's from influencers. So you go ahead, partner up with influencer, or you base influencer to give you the exposure for his own database, or you will do external traffic like by running a regular Facebook ads, or you run Facebook ad along with Manychat sequence. That's going to help you. So you need external traffic plus organic plus PPC to be able to rank for those specific products. And if we know, we're talking about A10 algorithm, and Casey Gus mentioned that, and I think it's really smart. It's true. There's no A10, and I think once I said, "Hey, the A10 algorithm coming," I didn't mean A10 algorithm means they're gonna change the algorithm to A10. No, it's the A9 algorithm, but it's more improved, more smarter algorithm, because A9 means A9. I mean, the algorithm is called A9, so there's nothing. You'll be A10, A7. There was no A1, A2, A3, A4. There was A9. That's what they call the A9 algorithm that Amazon came up with. And it just being very smart, very improved, and detect a lot of things. So if that happens, I think we just need to adapt. If you see now, there's a lot of services about doing Manychat. Us, ourselves, we have one. It's not cheap. It's expensive, because you need to think about it. We need to upload all the sequences. We need to know your objective. We have a lot of follow-up. We have to run your own. We have to run the Facebook ads for you, which is for 7 to 10 days. We have to have someone who checks it daily. We have customers who's gonna have issues with messaging that we need to make sure we're good with. People are gonna have issues with coupons, and that's why it costs money. Now, I'll tell you how I do my launches right now. And actually, we're in the process of launching one product, and not process. We actually launched the product yesterday. And I'll tell you how I do it, and it's up to you. Okay. So I break down my launches in 3 stages. So I have one stage, which is going to be the PPC stage. So I just run PPC to make sure that I'm getting the data that I need to launch. To get the data that I need to launch the product, and get the data, get the most related keywords that within PPC within Amazon itself, to know which ones I'm targeting, which one I'm converting the best, which one that has the lowest cost per click, or which one that I really need to rank to make sure that I am doing well. And actually, I just recorded a video about the most important tool in viral launch that I'm going to release as well, and you will see the data there. and you will be surprised. This is one of the most important tools in viral launch, and I think is underutilized. And you see what I'm talking about when I release it. But I look at my competitors, I look at their keywords, and see which one I would like to chase first. So first, I do my PPC, get the data after 2 weeks. Once I get the data, then I'll be able to, you know what? Okay, the data is this way, so let me see how I can adapt and adjust. That's one. Second thing, I will do a soft launch. A soft launch is basically I'm just running my PPC normally, and plus I'm doing Manychat along with that with Facebook ads just to be able to get some reviews. Okay, so our objective of this Manychat now is going to be only reviews. So I'm going to get sales. So I'm not going, like, let's say if I need to give 10 units per day, I'm not going to rank for a product. I'm not going to do 10. I'm going to do 5 or 3, just the sake of getting extra sales plus my organic sales to justify the reviews that I'm going to get. So once I have the objective, that's only for reviews. I give 3 units for 10 days, whatever it is, depending on you, whatever you want, how many reviews you want. And then once I get that happening and I get the reviews, I get the social proof, then and only then I will, bam, right away, I'm going to do a hard launch. So the hard launch is going to be running my PPC if I want it, or just being very aggressive with my Facebook ads and how many units I'm giving per day. So if they say 10, I'm going to give 10 units per day. Now, keep in mind, when you give launches at a full price, it's completely different than giving launches with high percentages, discounts. So if I want to do soft launch, maybe I can do 90% if I want it, 90% just to move my product from, I don't know, page number 300 to come to page number two or 3. And then I'll do the hard launch, which is going to be search, find, and buy method, where it's going to tell them, hey, you know what? I'm going to I am going to go ahead and find this specific keyword. Let's say I'm saying yellow coffee mug. So I tell the buyer, hey, go ahead, search for yellow coffee mug and find it. If you find this image, click on it, buy it, add to cart. Then you give me your order ID, and I'll be able to refund you in the back end. So this is what's happening right now. External traffic is really important, along with PPC, and that's what I have been doing. Now, one product that I have is actually struggling. I don't think it's struggling, or is just not the season for it, because it's a party product, and I think people party enough for Christmas and New Year, and now it's slowing down. But when I checked my data, I was like, no, it's starting to pick up in February, the end of February. So I'm waiting for that. But in the meantime, I'm trying to get my reviews, make sure everything is good for the big launch that I'm going to have. So this is what the launches need to be right now. And I think a lot of people are going to come up with a lot of ideas how to automate that very easily. And it's going to be, instead of, with every innovation and with every competitor, and having competition is really good, because having competition, having a lot of people serve the same kind of service is going to bring the prices a little bit lower, that we can benefit. It will become very easier for us to get reviews. And also with the Vine program that we're having, if you're brand registered, is going to help you to get those 30 reviews to begin with. I know some of you having issues with the reviews themselves, and they say, hey, people are buying the product, but they're not leaving a review. But you need to understand, this is a cost of doing business. Getting a review is very extremely hard. For me, I don't mind giving products, let's say giving 50 products to get 30 reviews. I'll be more than happy to do it. So do not pick and choose. Oh my God, I got 2 units. They took them. They didn't leave me a review and all this stuff. Do not worry about that, because you will make the money later on. Now, make sure you get the data, and then, get the reviews, and then you'll be able to make sales that's gonna trust me, it's gonna make you more money than the units that you gave. So it's really, really important. And I think it's all the mental that you have. How can I spend money and still don't see anything coming in? You need to keep going until you do it. And you need to understand it will take time, 2 to 3 months minimum, for you to be able to rank very well, to be able to adjust yourself to where you want to be. There's sometimes it's going to take you 6 months or to a year to be able to kick someone who's really established on Amazon. So just know it's a long-term game, and you need to stick with it, and slowly it's going to pay. It's a business like anything else. It's a very hard business, and you need to continue doing it over and over. Now, that's been said, I hope you guys, if you have any comment about that, let me know. At the same time, what I have done this week, what I did. I actually, for the supplement product, I reached out to Empire Flippers just to get an idea of how much the business can be sold for. And I was really, really surprised with the number. Surprised, why? Because the product has only been a year in the business. I launched it in December 2018. I think the 15th or the 10th. I'm not sure. Something like that in the end of December. And I reached out to Empire Flippers and just asked him, hey, they have evaluation tool. You go to evaluation tool, you put your business, the numbers, everything, and they tell you how much would be. That's one stage. They tell you, hey, the business will be worth from $150,000 to $300,000. Big, broad number, but if you call them and schedule a meeting with them, they will tell you how much the business would be, or real evaluation. So regarding this supplement, it's only one product in this brand, and we've been selling well, from averaging from $26,000 to $29,000 a month in average, and profit from $4,000 to $6,000 a month. Don't forget supplements, so it's more expensive. And actually, the offer, or not the offer, what they're estimating they're going to sell. I mean, what they're estimating to sell the business for was from $125,000 to $150,000. So this is crazy if you think about it. If I have a business that generating $4,000 to $6,000, and they give me this evaluation according to the $4,000 net profit per month, and they were able to tell me from $125,000 to $150,000. So imagine if you're working for that business. And I said, remember I told you when I got into this business, one of the things I did is actually went to one of those websites and told me how much the business will be worth. Actually, I was surprised to see $125,000 to $150,000. So tomorrow, if I want to sell the product or sell the business, it told me it takes from a month and a half to 3 months total. So from applying for it, making sure to get all the documents and everything, then post the product on their website. On their website, the average of a business being sold, it takes 42 days for them to sell a business. That's really, really crazy. If you think about it, 42 days, and you have, you can cash in with $100,000, let's say, after their fees. They take 15% fees, but they have, the database, and they have the customers and all the stuff. It's really interesting if you think about it. The other thing we have done this week is basically we went through the IB Accelerator program, and we applied for it, and was really seamless and very easy. Was my fault. It's been we always have back and forth with the lawyer, but I haven't signed the papers because I was hesitant. Should I do it? Should I do another brand on all this stuff? And anyways, we went through it, and actually yesterday we get the approval that been sent documents. I mean, you go through this lawyer. I mean, if people don't know what's IB Accelerator, is basically get a qualified to brand registry and trademark before you even being registered or approved by USPTO. So those trademark attorney, they work with Amazon. So once you file with those attorneys, right away they will notify Amazon, yes, they filed with us, and they will enroll you in brand registry within 24 to 48 hours. So yesterday the lawyer says everything's good. We signed it, and they send the file to Amazon, and hopefully in the next 24 to 48 hours we'll be able to enroll in brand registry very, very easily. So this is the process, and actually it was really easy. I didn't do nothing. I think I wish my wife was here. I think I paid $850 or $900. That's how much is it? $850 to $900. And this is how we did it. I wish we had it here. Yeah, I wish my wife was here. She would too, because she was taking care of it, not me. But yeah, $850. It could be a little bit more if there wasn't issues, but that's what I paid, $850 or 900. I don't know, one of them. All right. So this is what's happening this week, and we get a lot of results. And let's see how it goes. I'll keep you updated. So any question, please leave it in the comment and let's do it. And if you are already here, give me a big like. Let's go ahead and get in the ranking. Let's help me in our 10K challenge. And I really appreciate your support, guys. And thank you so much for staying here with a guy like me. Now, let's see the questions that I have. So, the question from Carl says, "Hey, Saad, I hope you're doing fine." Thank you so much, Carl. I hope you're doing fine as well. Question: if you ship your product from China to US Amazon warehouse, at which stage do you press mark as shipped? I mark as shipped as soon as my supplier tell me the product is being shipped. So when it's being shipped, I just put mark as shipped, and I'm good to go. Is just that's to notify Amazon that you're in the process. They should be expecting a product or container, whatever it is, coming into their way. But to track it, unless they have a tracking number, which is really hard to give you a tracking number by sea, but you'll be able to get the tracking number once the product gets into the US, past the US customs. Excuse me. Once it passes the US customs and goes to the fulfillment center before dispersed, the fulfillment center of the freight forwarder. So once you get to the freight forwarder's fulfillment center, then you'll be able to generate the the tracking number, and you'll be good to go. Okay. Let's see. We have Tipsy Man says, "Hey G, my G. Thank you, Tipsy Man. Man, I'm loving you. I'm starting to rank. I'm making $1 per unit with a lot of value in my product bundle. Should I cut a few things out, like gift wrapping, and cut down on other things to increase profit margin?" Now, making $1 per unit is really low. You're right. But I don't know if there's a way that you can actually you just started to rank. You don't know. Now, if you're making $1, you're at the ranking stage, you're actually doing very well if you're still making $1 after running PPC and everything. But usually, you need to see how you're going to perform when you start ranking for a lot of keywords. So if you rank for 3 to 5 keywords with high search volume and you're in the top 5 positions and your sales still you're just benefiting, or profit margin is $1, you're actually that's not good. That's not good. You will need to make something happen, whether you reduce the size of the packaging. If it was too big, maybe you do it less, or you can remove some of those values and just go ahead with what other people are doing and add only one thing more. So you said here you're making $1, but if you remove those stuff, you'll make $3, because that's what you're saying here, to $3. I think instead of making 3, maybe you make $2. So you cut one of those things that you bundled a lot and see how it works. But always listen to your customers, see their feedback, see what the reviews are telling you, what they like about your product. And that doesn't mean if you have a lot of value like that, that you don't increase your product a little bit more. Maybe increase the price a little bit more. So instead of charging $20, maybe you can go to $25. So try price testing or split testing your price first before you decide to remove anything. Because if something working and selling, you don't want to interrupt you don't want to interrupt it. You don't want to interrupt the whole ranking process. So I'd rather you raise the price, see how it goes for you. And if you raise the price and still you're getting this the same amount of sales or one sale less, you should be fine with it. Ricardo, what's up, man? Ricardo, thank you so much for joining. We have Monica says, "Hello, everyone." Hello to you. Pernilla says, "I'm actually having coffee right now." That's awesome. Pernilla says, "We need to adapt. There's always a solution." You're right. Always adapt. You're always going to get an issue and you need to adapt. The other day, I saw a guy who was talking about how people's expectations when they come to the business, and why you blaming people, the gurus, or blaming professionals who are doing this business instead of just look at the business or look at the whole thing as an overall. Think about it. a lot of people who are in the business, they're expecting this business to be very easy, and they're expecting this business, hey, just you're gonna launch a product and you're gonna make money. And they think, hey, you're not gonna have any issues, everything's gonna be smooth. But you don't understand that as an entrepreneur, having the name entrepreneur going in is actually is being in the process of making more capital or making more money than other people by facing a lot of difficulties, by facing a lot of failures, by facing a lot of obstacles. So just you taking this business, understand you're going into the entrepreneurship. Entrepreneurship itself, it's hard. Itself, it's very requires a lot of time and motivation. Requires a lot of learning, knowledge, work ethics, and that's why a lot of I think people are failing because they don't understand the entrepreneurship first before getting into the business. And but always adapt. I think any entrepreneur always adapting with the situation and always will be able to improve and pivot to get to where they want to go. So that's really, really great. Dux says, hey everyone, hi to you, Dux. I hope you're doing well, Dux. Thank you so much for joining. Nancy, good morning to you. Thank you for joining. And also we have Monica says, can you please detail, hi Saad, can you please detail on what's needed to after you contact an influencer? What basically the process? So the process is basically contact them. You're gonna tell them, hey, thank you so much. I've been following you for a long time. I love your content. It's really amazing. And I was thinking if we can do business together. And you propose to them something. Hey, I'm gonna send you 3 products. 1 product for you, 2 products for your community or your subscribers, and that's it. You do that. They have a content to do. And you'll be able to use the video. You need to make sure that you use the video that they give you or they create for you that you use in your marketing. At the same time, you can do something by having a link or URL link or landing page link, which is basically is going to, they have the link in there and will bring them to an opt-in if that's they approve it or not. Some of them they will say yes, some of them say no. And then you need just to work with the pricing. So talk to the pricing, tell them, hey, how much is the pricing? They're going to tell you, hey, we charge, I don't know, $50 for 3 posts per week, depending where you are, YouTube or you are on Instagram, but most likely it's going to be Instagram or YouTube. And you're going to ask them, hey, how much would be, and all this stuff. Once you get the pricing right, you just go with them and you need to negotiate. You need to tell them, hey, well, I'm doing it because I want to test out if everything goes well with you and we do well. I'm looking for a long-term relationship. I'll be working with you more. So make sure that you explain to them that you are actually doing it because you want to test it and you want to have a relationship with them for a longer period. It's not just, hey, I'm going to try you now once. They're not going to drop the prices if they know they're not going to do business with them again. So make sure about that. And also, they need, if they can send you any stats that they have that's going to help you with their conversion, or you can go to a website like, let me see, some social media, influencer marketing hub. You know what? Let me show you how it works. Okay. Share screen. Be patient. Okay, so we have this place called Influencer Marketing Hub. So if you come all the way down here and you go to Instagram or YouTuber creator and just put Instagram, let's say, you come to Instagram here. Let me remove your where are you, man? Let me remove that. So you come here, you put this down. Then you come here. You put the Instagram. So for example, let's say we put Kim Kardashian. Kim. Oh my God, I'm gonna kill it. Someone give me something. Let's see. Oh my God. Let me see. Kim Kardashian. I think it's this one. I'm not sure. That's shit. Kardashian. Let me see. I don't even know how to spell. That's very, 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 very assuring. Okay. Kim Kardashian. Okay, so you can only see Kim Kardashian or whatever it is. So me, I go to the profile, get the profile, come here and put their name, and then you see this. So you see she has 158 million followers. Average like is 2 million. Oh my God. Estimate earning per post $314,000 to $523,000. And engagement is 1.4%, which is really good and tells you what their audience interests. So when you're doing yours, you need to know the interest of your product, what you're targeting. So that's why when I find a product, I always think about who's my target audience, what my audience is, who are they, what age are they, where do they live, are they moms, are they dads, are they girls, are they boys, are they age, everything you need to get. Okay, so you get all the stuff and you'll be able to know their engagement. Now at the bottom, I believe here, this is the engagement that you need to know. So if anybody has less than 1,000, you want to get at least engagement of 8%. If anybody less than 5,000, 5.7%. So you need to make sure you check them and make sure they follow this kind of percentage. If they fall within this percentage, that means the conversion is going to be higher and it's going to help you. All right. So this is really, really important for you to check and to do it accordingly. Why? Because there's a lot of bots that people just go ahead and you see a lot of subscribers. Someone like just started, all of a sudden see has 5,000 subscribers because there's places out there you can buy subscriber for, I don't know, a few cents or something like that, and you'll be able to get a lot of subscribers, which is a lot of people do it. A lot of people reached out to me, told me, hey, why don't you do that? Just, I mean, the content is great, but the exposure is not there. Why don't we just get you some subscribers and let's get you 2,000-3,000 subscribers? That's going to give you social proof. Then people are going to say, oh yeah, Saad is great. He can watch his content, and you will get the ball rolling. It's the same thing as an Amazon. If you have Amazon, you need the social proof. So the reviews, the subscribers is like your reviews. So you get those, and then you blow up. So that's how people are doing it. But yeah, make sure you check this, and the conversion is really, really important. Monica says, also, could you recommend a CPA for IRS filing that actually know the Amazon business? Many thanks. No, I won't be able to. I don't know anybody with CPA that will help. And I wouldn't recommend it, honestly. I wouldn't recommend myself. For me to recommend you someone, I won't be able to do that. It's legal advice. This is CPA and IRS stuff. I can't. Maybe I recommend you someone, then it blows up. Maybe he deals very well with me because maybe he treats me differently, and then comes with you. He treats you differently. Very bad experience. That comes back to me, and I don't want that, and I hate referrals, honestly. I do it only if I make sure that this person is really good person, but I mean, not you person, the person who I'm referring to, the basically the person, the CPA or the the marketer or the photographer, whatever it is. I want to make sure it's 100% because I don't want to come back and say it's me. And this legal stuff, everyone has different situations. So I'm sorry, but see in the Facebook group if there's anybody can help you, Monica. Isaac says, hi, sir. Which company you filing the trademark with? I know the guy, his name is Michael, but I'm not sure. I am not sure about the name, but if you are in the Facebook group, just post it, and I will be able to give you the name of the company once my wife comes back, and I will post it. They were very good people. I contacted so many people. These are the only people who are really straight up, and they were awesome. I'm not affiliated with them. I don't know them. This is my first time using them, and they did well for me. But great question. Pernell says, wow, those are great numbers. It's quite surprising to get that amount if you sell your store. Yes, it's crazy. It's really big numbers, big things that happen, big things that they charge. If you go to Empire Flippers, you will see the engagement. You see how much the business is generating, how much they sold for. So it's really great. So you know what? Since we are here, we don't have a lot of questions. I might share screen and let's see if we can look at this. All right. Share the screen again. Da-da-da. No. All right. So this is the Empire Flippers. Block it. Now I come here and you see there's a lot of businesses here. So if I want to just put Amazon FBA and sort, and it's going to give me bada bing bada boom. Why happened? Or just put, okay, whatever. So this is Amazon FBA. So now let's look. This business monthly net profit $71,000. They're selling for 2.7 million. Is that 2.7? Yeah, that's 2.7 million. That's a business, man. That's crazy. So let's go for something a little bit cheaper, and let's see what we are looking at. So let me see if I can sort by monthly profit. All right, come on. I'm gonna go here. Look at this. From 3,966. It's for $115,000, that business. But don't forget, also, you need to know if this is an apparel and accessories. When you're a supplement, you have a lot of recurring customers, right? So that's the value goes up because you have subscribers. You have people who are really buying from you on a regular basis. Like I use Managed by Stat, and I started using it. It's really good. It tells you how much repeat customers I have. And when I looked, there was 796 people are returning customers. Doesn't mean they buy every month, but actually repeated customer. They bought more than 2 units from me at different occasions, at different orders, which is really, really great, you know. So here we have 3,966 making 115. But look, if you go from this range, look, you go this is 97,000. It's in health and fitness. See how much. Maybe they're selling a lot, but the profit margins are lower, but they're still making this profit, which means high amount of units they sell and all this stuff. And here 136, 157. So if you get any number, and you don't need to make all this money like this. Look at this business. I'm making $1,000 per month, and they sell for $36,000. Or here, Amazon FBA, 1,700 selling for $54,000. So you imagine you have so much skills, you guys. You have so much skills that you'll be able to build a business to $1,000 that generate a month, and you'll be able to sell for that much. So all the struggle that you have, this is how I think of it. Maybe it could be wrong, it could be whatever, but I'm just telling you, for me, if I build a business for that much, and then I sell it, I can flip businesses like I'm flipping real estate. So if you think about it, and you'll be able to really have a good opportunity, and you'll be able to achieve this $1,000, $2,000, you have a good business that you can sell. Because think about it, if you go buy a restaurant and this costs you $100,000, and then you're making only $3,000, $3,500, and you buy this business for $100,000, $120,000 minimum, if a real retail business. So imagine online, you're just sitting, like me, for my product, for the supplement brand, I maybe use 1 hour or 2 hours a week on it. That's it. Look at my PPC, anything wrong, anything right. If I have something I want to get reviews, or if I wanted to go ahead, see the pictures I want to change, this is 2 hours max, and I'm really, really pushing it. So, hey, go ahead and look into this. That's what encouraged me from the beginning. And anybody wants to buy the business, please call me. I give it to you for $100,000 instead of $126,000 to $150,000. So if you're interested, call me. It's only $100,000 business running already. Which is really great. And why you do this, guys, and why I looked into it. As I told you, supplement was a little bit hard. Was a lot of work, but now it's much easier for me because I did all the hard work. But if I can take that money and you be able to invest in something else, a little bit easier maybe, or you have another really product or another brand that really doing very well, you want to expand more in it, and you want to just liquidate this one and get the money and do something else with this money, that you want to expand the brand or build a new brand that you're more passionate about. At the beginning, you're not going to do things that you're passionate about. All what you're going to do is the things that are going to make you the money, and after that, you're going to see what happens, right? If you can build the money here and then you do something you're passionate. Maybe you're passionate in selling and buying cars. You want to have a car dealer. Maybe you're passionate opening your own antique store, or maybe you're doing it because you want to make a little money to have a barber shop or salon for women, whatever it is. This is a good starting point and is easy. Now, Monica says, when I'm finishing the financial year in US and by when I need to fill the next the tax for IRS. If I only started for last year, I'm worried as I've been let down the people who's supposed to do it for me. First of all, I don't care about people, so I'm not worried about letting other people down. It's about what my business needs to do. So do not worry about, hey, if you're paying them to do the business for you or the service, is their job to do that. So do not feel you worry or, oh my God, I'm going to give them information that might be late. I don't worry about that at all. But you need to understand, I don't like this subject. Like IRS, taxes, CPA, I hate it. I'm not good at it. So what I do, I told my wife, hey, listen, that will be your department. And I told, let's hire someone. So we hired someone in Canada that's taking care of everything for us. So now every month he goes check how much in, how much out, and we'll be able to adjust it. That's how I do it because I suck at this stuff. I really suck. It's not my thing. And, all what I know, I love Amazon more. So I'm focusing more on Amazon, how to grow my business, than think about those things, which is very important and crucial. But I'm not good at it. So Monica, I'm really sorry not able to help you here. But if anybody here accountant that can help you, please go ahead, help Monica. She deserves. She's very, very, very good person. That she's really doing a lot of right things, and I cannot wait. I think you are in the Monica. Please answer back. Let me know. Are you in the 100K challenge? Because you're doing a really, really good job. Iris says those are great numbers. That even more inspiration on building and growing more assets for the brand. 100%, Iron. I think really building a business is really awesome. Building and knowing that you'll be able to sell and do it is really awesome. It's phenomenal. And actually, I was thinking about expanding. Like now, when I spoke to him, he told me this. Hey, Saad, you know what? Yeah, you can get to this and this much because there's only one SKU. But if you add more SKUs and you strengthen that brand, you'll be, and you go longer. Like if you're 2 years in business or 3 years in business, you get even more evaluation than you've been in business for 1 year. So now I'm thinking, which is I spoke to him last Thursday, and I'm thinking, should I just expand my brand? Because my product really sells very well. At the same time, has very good reviews, has very good presence on Amazon. So why don't I just add in new products? Why didn't I add in new products? Because I told you it was a little bit difficult. At the same time, I didn't want to take money from my other brands to substitute this one, okay? And but now I'm thinking of maybe I just launched out extra 2 products, which is I know them already what they are, and I'm negotiating with some suppliers. I might launch them and see how it happens. So now if I have 3 products, maybe I can get more evaluation because I know what I'm doing. So I know what I'm doing. All of us, we know what we're doing. Anybody who's on Amazon here know what they're doing. So I know if we can get it in, most probably expand it by the end of this year, maybe can even get $300,000 or $400,000 evaluation. So it's really amazing. And I don't know. It's really, really awesome to think about it this way. This is how I think about it. Thank you so much. That's useful for choosing the right influencer. 100%. Go ahead and do it. And also, Monica, when people using YouTubers or using Instagrammers, I think YouTubers more, they charge you per 1,000 views. So if you see a video that's averaging 5,000 views, okay, which is I average 100 views. So I average 100 views per video. Per video. That's disgusting. Well, anyways, I see a guy the other day. I saw a guy which is Omin the Hellcat. He's a YouTuber. Very inspiration that he had millions, multi-million. He was a millionaire. I think he was making a day $200,000. And all of a sudden, last month, a month and a half ago, he lost everything, all the money that he had, all the money. FBI came in because of taxes, Monica, and they took everything from him. He has zero money, and he's starting all from the beginning. This guy, he's making, I believe the number was 3,000 or 5,000 subscribers per day he was making. If I make 1,000 subscribers per year, I'll be more than happy. So that's been said. If you see the average, how many views they get, you will be able to, they charge you. I think usually they charge like $10 per 1,000 view. I don't remember the formula already, $5 or $10 per 1,000 view, and you'll be able to charge. Hey, they're making 10,000 average. You do that $10 for 10, that means $100 per video. So you'd be able to do that as well. They would charge you this way also. Because I have a file, because I know when I had my course, we had an influencer email template, how to email them, what the kind of question you ask, how much you do, all this stuff. I haven't used influencer. I'm more focused on Manychat now. I'm just trying to get more into that. Hopefully, we never know. Maybe we can come up with a course, and I'll be able to share everything with you guys. Everything, like you can go see step by step and you follow. But, we'll see. I'm getting a lot of people asking me about, hey, I'm going to give a course. There's a guy who I felt so bad. And I was like, man, those people, I mean, he messaged me. He's like, Sad, I love your content. Thank you so much for everything you're doing, blah, blah, blah. Those emails that just make me really, really happy. So he sent me a message. He told me, Sad, thank you so much for everything you're doing. And I was wondering, I would like to buy your course, and I have all my money. I just want to invest in your course because I believe you're gonna help me. Right away, I was like, man, first of all, I don't have a course, but maybe I will have one. The second thing, I will never, never, never encourage you to spend all the money you have in a course. It's not the right thing. What are you going to do when the product comes in? So I recommended to him the following. Watch the YouTube channel. I didn't even go ahead and push him, hey, go check my mastermind or go do this or go do that. I didn't do none of that. All I told him, you know what, man, watch my YouTube channel, come live in Q&A, ask me what you want, and I'd rather you spend this $1,000 or $1,500 into your product or something else. I will never take someone else's money if I know they're in crap or they took it as a debt. I will never do it. I don't like it because I don't want it to happen to me. I don't want someone to take my money when I know this is my last money and hoping I'm selling a dream. I don't want that. And just, I'm really, really grateful to be an opportunity where I'm helping people hear live Q&A and come do the extra mile. Do you think I used to stay until midnight or whatever it is just looking at YouTube channel, which is very hard to get the content. The content is out there, but it's very hard for you to get them because they're all over the place. Of course, you're going to put them all together. You're going to have a community. You're going to have everything that's going to help you to achieve it, but it has to be legitimate too. So I'm really thinking about it. Maybe I'll be working on a course soon, and I'm partnering up with other people that'll be able to do it, hopefully. But yeah, I don't know. We'll see how it goes. Sad, I'm going crazy. I'm sorry. Monica, Nancy says, Monica, corporate tax deadline in the US is March 15. Thank you so much, Nancy. Pernella says, Sad, I'm going crazy looking for the page in Seller Center where you can see the report of all the fees and sales month by month. Cannot remember where it's for my accountant. Yeah, you're going to go report, business report, then orders, I believe, and then you find everything. And I told you, I didn't do that before. All what I did is my wife takes care of all that stuff because I look at it, I get distracted. I know I'd rather just look into taking care of this business, taking care of all the stuff before anything. But I think that's where you go. Orders, manage orders. You can be able to find or go in the business report and you'll be able to find all the orders. So you can check the IRS website for deadline government. That's great. Yes, you're right. We use Muse Minded for bookkeeping, and we have tax lady we just hired, but don't remember her name right now. Cal Hove, yeah, man, if you can share it in the Facebook group, that will really, really be helpful. And I don't know anybody. I know there was some guy who was doing this stuff. I used to know his name, but I forgot it. There's so many things, guys, to get into, but I don't know if I have them here in my tabs. If you see my tabs, they're really, really a lot of tabs. Let me see if I have any tab for accounting. I don't know where is it, man. I don't know where is it. But anyways, Kyle, please, if you can share it, will be awesome in the Facebook group, man. I appreciate you, man. Naj says, where are you from? I'm from Canada. I'm from Montreal right now. But originally, I'm from Kuwait. I was born and raised in Kuwait until I was 15 years old. And then I'm 16 years old. Then I came to Canada. We studied here, blah, blah, blah. And now I've been here for over 18 years. Oh, my God, I said my age. Oh, no. Yeah, how old am I? I'm 34 years old. Yeah. So yeah, that's where I am. Naj, thank you for asking. She's in the US. That's awesome. Josh says, what make me worry about BL is the competition is there. Soon I will be copied and my sales will go down. What do you say about that? I say, if that's okay, honestly, I mean, what do you expect me to say, Josh? Because I'm doing private label and I'm putting a lot of money in private label. Like most of my money goes in private label. Everything I get goes back in private label. So I'm not gonna come here and say anything bad about private label. Private label is good. It's yes, there is stuff that competition, but you will compete it if you do the right differentiation. If you choose the right product, you will be able to make it, and you'll be able to make the money. So if you're always worried about competition, you won't be able to do any business model. Any business model is gonna have competition. Like now, I have a lot of products here. I shipped 3 days ago. I shipped 12 boxes of retail online arbitrage. Now I went and have another, I think, 10 to 12 boxes to ship also, because I need to back them and all this stuff. It's going to be another 10. If I think this way, I will never do the business, because competition is going to come no matter what, regardless. It's about how you adapt. And we were just talking about that before. It's about the mindset. Entrepreneurship is about taking high risk and high reward. Now, nobody hears when we fail. Nobody knows when I lost $100,000. Nobody knows when I lost $50,000, right? You don't see that, because I fail and I grow myself. Nobody knows that last year I actually get a very bad partnership that screwed me and took all the money. You know, nobody knows that. But I know one thing: I'm going to keep trying and I'm keep doing better. So as an entrepreneur, that's the mindset you're going to have, and I don't think that should be an obstacle. I think there is a lot of things you can find. Go ahead, seek help from someone who's advanced. Be able, if you have a product, they can validate it with you. Differentiate the product, you should be good. Just remember, almost 90% of people on Amazon, they don't even know how to do the listing right, or have a right copy, or they have the right images, or they have the right differentiation, or choosing the right product. All of them are just choosing Me Too products. Okay, I'm not saying we're not going to choose Me Too product. Yeah, we're going to choose maybe similar Me Too product, but we're going to change it. We're going to customize it. We're going to have bundle. We're going to have a lot of things that's going to help us in making this business happen. In the supplement, I'm in the most saturated and the most competitive product out there. I'm not out there product, but I think the niche itself, very, very competitive. I still be able to make it. It still took a lot of money, took a lot of effort, but it was able to happen. At the same time, I just launched a product. I was just talking about it before you came in. I don't know if you just came in before, you just logged in. It's not doing very well. It's not doing very well. I mean, we're selling 2 units a day. But I look at the demand, the season itself, there's not much. I mean, the wholesalers are the top guys making $8,000. So the season's not there. It's going to come in. So if we keep that not. But so I didn't do anything. We have 1,800 units of that product. So what I did, calm down. Let's look at the listing again. What we need to change. I found out that few things needs to be changed in the main image. You know, we don't have the count of the product. Let's say this product comes with 300 units. We didn't write it to attract more people. We didn't have our video ready. We didn't upload our enhanced A+ content. We didn't do that. That's affecting us, right? So there's a lot of things we're working on to make it pivot. I didn't say, oh my God, what I'm going to do. No, I'm going to keep going. I'm going to achieve it. And you need to do the same thing, Just. I encourage you to go out there and take risks. If it was guaranteed, nobody would do it. If guaranteed, everyone will do it, right? But because there's risk, that's why selected people who are really making it. And I hope you be one of those. Okay? Really, really important. And Kyle says, KK will do. Okay, will do. Thank you, Kyle. Appreciate you. So, I know a few people here. So I'm going to, if you have any more questions, please let me know. I want to know more about you guys. Where are you guys in? Did you find a product? Are you looking for a product? Are you doing some product research? What's going on? Tell me. You know, we're doing it it's like a mastermind. We have not a lot of people watching, but it's like a mastermind. I'm asking you, what are you guys doing? Answer me. Go ahead. Put in the chat. Tell me, hey, what's going on? How is your day? Not how is your day. How is your finding product going? Did you find a new product? Did you adding to your business? What are you doing different in your business to make sure you're improving? So if you can please put in the chat. Let me know what you guys doing, so I'll be able to help you. Maybe, if you have something you want help with, this is your time. We charge a lot of money to do live Q&As in our masterminds and stuff, right? So I'm doing this here because I will do my part to help you. So please let me help you. If there's anything I can do here, any question you have, maybe someone else will learn from it. There's no stupid question. Every question is a good question. The stupid question is the one that's not being asked or not asked. So go ahead and do it and ask me anything, right? And that's it. Okay. I have a few questions here from other people that I would like to answer from the Facebook group. And actually, I think I might stop taking the questions from Facebook group if they don't want to come in. I think I should give more time for you guys who are here. But those questions, I think you might learn from it. So Ma VK says, hi guys, probably a very silly question. As I said, there's no silly question, but I'd like to send someone a message through my business Facebook account, but as this linked to my personal account, the message will be sent from this personal account, not very professional. Does anyone know how I can send someone a message from business account? If you get the message sent out, you're gonna see right away that only being seen by you, not the buyer. The buyer or the Ben who's communicating with you is going to show the brand name. So if you have a Facebook page, you can choose, and also you can toggle how you want to be presented. Okay, I had the same issue with Amazon FBA Giant. I don't want to do by myself because sometimes my assistant go ahead and answer questions. So I want to make sure that goes with Amazon FBA Giant logo as if they're answering, not her personal or not my personal, and we'll be able to do it this way. Aaron says, love seeing you get fired up, Sad. For me, I always add free bonuses and increase the value. So if anybody wants to copy me, then they have to add bonus as well. 100%. Because you know what? They're going to go ahead and try to do it. They're going to mess it up. Because if you have multiple suppliers that are going to send the bundle, a lot of people are scared of doing this. I'm dealing with multiple suppliers to build this product. They're going to panic. Or if the same supplier is going to do it, they're not going to check it, or they're not going to check every product, or they're not going to get a sample, and they're going to screw up. So a lot of people are scared of doing it. They don't even know the process. Us, we know it because you're always here. Maybe you're learning from me, learning from other people who are telling you how to do it. But a lot of people don't know. I remember when I started, I didn't even know. I was like, oh my God, how I'm going to do this? How I'm going to let suppliers send it? I didn't know that. So you will have an edge. And also remember, if you're first in the market with this bundle and you're moving up, and your ranking, is very hard for them to catch up. Very hard for them to catch up to you. Why? Because you already established reviews, you already established your brand, you already established your ranking. For them to come is very hard. So once you see someone coming behind me, I'm going to do what? I'm going to adjust. I'm going to add more value. I might run PPC again. I might run maintenance Manychat campaign, whatever it is you're going to do to make sure that they don't catch up to you, right? If you see someone, if you're running, you see someone behind you running after you, want to kill you, what are you going to do? You're going to run faster, no matter how fat you are, right? So the same thing, right? Adrenaline is going to kick, and if you see someone come and catch up to you, you'll be first one to market, you'll be able to have an edge. That's it. So yes, I sold out my inventory day two of shipping stuff in RA. Just sent in 9 boxes. Awesome. This is really awesome, Minjung Kim. You asked me last week about, hey, how fast I'm gonna sell my product. I told you, hey, I don't know, right? I don't know because I don't know. But look, that means you did something good. We're working on a mini course for retail online arbitrage that I'm going to release in YouTube. We wrote the material. Thank you, Nancy, for helping with that. We'll be able to do slides, and I'll be able to start releasing it one by one slowly, and you will. You'll learn something from it. As you know, guys, I had a course on retail online arbitrage, so maybe I create another one for you guys. It's really good stuff. And you guys been asking me a lot. I get a lot of messages. I didn't expect that. I mean, I don't have a lot of followers, but a lot of people asking me. People who know me, hey, when can I get a course? When are you gonna buy it? When are you gonna do this? And I'm really thinking about it. I'm searching a lot of soul searching, a lot of thinking. Happening, should I do it? Shouldn't I do it? Because it takes a lot of time, and but I think we might do it. I'm not sure, but I'm pretty sure we're gonna do it. I'm gonna sit down with the people that I have, and let's see what we're gonna do. But congratulations, Min Jumpkin. You're doing something. You're going out there making. I'm telling you, shipping a lot of product. Very, very shipping a lot of product. This weekend, I'm switching from Shopify to WordPress and going to use the flat sum theme. Then in about 2 weeks or so, I'm going to add some funnels to my website. This is really awesome, Aaron. Very, very awesome. I actually reached out to someone for. I asked someone for funnels to do a click funnels for me and to do the whole funnel for me. Like, see, instead of me going and learning instead of me going out there and learning the whole funnel, how to do funnel, I'll just hire someone, and it will be charging me, I think, $800 to build the funnels, and we'll have a marketing strategy behind for it. Now, there's actually a video I was going to do is about how. A video I was going to do about, is it really necessary for you to go ahead and seek outside traffic or sell from outside or sell outside of Amazon? And I'm going to come up with this, have pros and cons, and you can choose. But I applaud you. Since you have the knowledge, I think it's very good for you to do it. But for people who are really brand new and trying to learn everything in Amazon, then you give them funnels, then you give them outside traffic, just out of it. It's not going to happen. Dux says, right now I'm running as a wholesaler but searching for a product for a private label. This is really awesome, Dux. And I think you will be easier for you to find them because you're a wholesaler. You're going to find a lot of good things. I actually, you know what? Give me a second. I'm going to show you this product, which is a private label product. It's a retail online arbitrage, but made me think a little bit. Hold a second. So this product is for is a retail online arbitrage product. Okay, retail online arbitrage product. And let me see. Okay. And boom. This. Yes, out of here. Okay, so look at this. This product, it's cost $10.95. The rank is 4,776. If I click on it inside, it's gonna give me. It's gonna give me $5.54 back. How much I paid for it? $1. Okay, $1. So this is very easy private label product. So if I look at this kind of products and I go ahead and I have a wholesale account, retail online arbitrage, it's gonna expand your ideas about other products, other things that you can get into. And this is one of the things that if you look at the data, it might be a good data for you to get into that niche as a category or as a product itself. And I have so many friends. I have a friend of mine who has a wholesale account, which is really, really big wholesale account. And actually, he found a product he was selling someone else's product. Then he looked at the data and it was very good. So look at your own product that's selling the most. Like if you're using other software, Be Cool, whatever software they see, which one's selling the most, and see if you can. There's opportunity for you to find other product within the same niche or within or the same product. And it's very easy now with the tools to be able to get. Find this product, then frequently bought together and see which other products are selling, and you will be able to get into it, which is really great. But congratulations, Dux, and I'm happy for you, man. I'm ending January by wrapping up the first iteration of 2 projects and sending a big shipment to Amazon that I share with a partner by next week. Very happy for you, Nancy. I think it's really, really great that you are going there and killing it. And I hope you are really sending these products. And, I know about your product is seasonal. Not seasonal, sorry. It's a product that's going to hit like by end of February as well. So I'm very excited to be working with you on this product and to be able, if you have any question, please reach out. You know my number. You know my contact information. And I really appreciate you for everything you're doing here, and I cannot wait to see the results. Says Nancy, super sad. Actually, really, thank you so much, Nancy. That's why it's for doing those courses is going to take a lot of time, and to be able to gather all my information, because I'm not very like put them all in one spot is really hard. I need to think about things, or I just a second habit for me when I get a product what to do. So to put it down a little bit challenging, but I hope be able to do that, and trust me, it will be really, really, really great. Like the other day I was talking about it, and we have almost 10 ways of doing a product research. 10 ways of finding product research that I never shared with you guys. I shared the tools, yes, but there's other ways that you can find products very efficiently and differently. And but the problem, you cannot share them on YouTube. You cannot share them anything public, because if it goes out there, everyone's going to do it, and then it's going to boom, right? But we'll see how it goes. But thank you so much. Gene says you should do it. I know you've been asking me, Gene, a lot. You're one of those people who are asking me about it. But I'm thinking about it. Let me see, by next week, I'll be able to do something. But I know I'm going to do the retail online arbitrage, the small course for you guys, just to know what it is and how to get into it. What's the concept of it? It's going to be like 3-4 episodes. And then I'm going to give you, at the end of those episodes, I'm going to ask you a question, and you'll be able to, I'm going to have a live Q&A, and you can ask me any question that you have about retail online arbitrage. It's going to be awesome. Pernell says, yeah. Congrats, Nancy, and so happy for you. And Nancy says, thank you, Pernella. So that's what we're going to be doing, guys. I am really excited about 2020. If your sales are slow the January, please do not panic. It's even me. I have a few products are slowing down now, but they're going to pick up again. Don't forget, we just finished a huge, massive, great Q4 with a lot of sales. So now it's normal for us to slow down. And let me know, guys, how is your process? Really, 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 I need to know your process. You need to share with me more. If you're really serious about this, if you're really serious about the 100K challenge, if you're really serious about building yourself a business, I just showed you how much money your businesses are being sold in Empire Flippers. I asked myself about this business, which is one product, is really disgusting. I mean, disgusting, not disgusting, like bad. It's disgusting in a way that to be able to, someone will be able to buy that much. And a lot of people ask me why they pay that much, because there's a lot of other firms, private firms, that buy this business and they scale it even higher. So they know, hey, I get the foundation, a business that has a foundation, buy it for 100,000. I can put another 100,000 in it, grow it. And then I can sell for more profit. I can sell for $1 million instead of 100,000. So they don't want to do the legwork at the beginning of getting a product, choosing a product, launching a product, ranking a product. Once it's ranking after 6 months, then you become profitable. They don't do all that. They want to take it, turnkey, flip it, build it, and flip it. The same thing as you buy a house, a house that needs repairs. You buy a house, repair it, reappraise it, and then you sell it, and you make the difference of the money. The same thing goes business. So really, really awesome. At the same time, we talked about do not be scared of any changes, especially the changes that are coming up right now with Amazon about, hey, you cannot rank only with PPC. You need to have PPC with external traffic. As I said, always there will be a lot of smart people out there. They're going to come up with solutions. As long as we're living in capitalistic environment, capitalistic culture, always a capitalist will find a solution to a problem. And that's what we're doing as entrepreneurs. We're finding a solution to a specific problem, and we're making money off it by launching this private label products. At the same time, we talked about Empire Flippers. We talked about the launches that I was doing, which is a soft launch, the 3 stages: PPC, soft launch, and then hard launch. Even if you lose your honeymoon period is basically in the first 2 weeks of launching a product. Amazon give you more juice, more ranking power, to show you, give you the opportunity to do better. But this is how it's done, guys. I would like to wish you nothing but the best. I want you guys to go out there, look for product. There's some videos I'm going to come up with about Helium 10 and all their tools, hopefully, and you'll be able to also benefit, because a lot of you ask me about Helium 10. I have 3 of them now: Helium 10, Jungle Scout, Viral Launch. And you can choose whatever it fits your budget. At the same time, do not let this time this period of time now when this factory is closed. So happy Chinese New Year to every person who here from China, and my heart goes to you for the coronavirus as well. But go use this time to be able to find a product and make a difference. I know we only have here few people, maybe few of you, and not much. Well, voice is not that hard. That's all reaching hopefully to 10K by the end of this year. But I hope our voice can go louder, and hopefully our voice can reach more people to say, yes, this business is hard, but I guarantee you that you'll be able, if you listen from the right people and apply everything that's necessary, you will be able to make a profitable business. It will take a lot of work, will take money, but at the end you will be victorious. If I was a guy from a car wash, construction, and I was able to come here and be good at what I do, I think you can too. So do not let that pull you down, and do not, when you're sitting by yourself and you're having these bad thoughts, which all of us have, just remember, you're better than this, and you're doing something different than other people. I have been in this mood too in the past few days. Am I doing the right thing? Am I wasting my time? What's going on? And all this stuff. But let's think about it. Like, you know what? You be grateful for the things I have. And I look back and what I have and what I have built so far. You need to be proud of it and just keep moving. If it's not for yourself, for your family. And yeah. It's really, really important for you to go ahead and do it, guys. Really, really, really important. Anyways, before I become very sensitive Susie here, I'm going to answer one more question, then we're going to call it a night. Doug says, Eduardo, the first time that I see you was on your partnership, perhaps the one that you mentioned, and after some red flags, I decided not to join it. Now I'm glad that you have this great YouTube channel. Thank you so much. I appreciate you, Dux. Yes. And this is still dragging me down because people still associate me with those people. Even I'm a different person, and I'm a different person than them. I never thought their bad intentions, and when I found out about their bad intentions, I just left. And I started my own to help people the way that I feel fit, the way that fits my morals and my ethics, and that's very important for me. That's why I built this channel on transparency. That's why I call it based on transparency, integrity, and honesty, because that's the things that we're lacking in a lot of places. And I'm not making any money of it, but I really want good for people, and I enjoy teaching, I enjoy coaching, I enjoy talking to people about Amazon. So anyways, I don't want to make it too long, but guys, thank you so much for staying 20 minutes extra, 27 minutes extra. Please subscribe, please like the video, share it if you really want to help me to reach the 10K subscribe by the end of this year. And please give me your feedback about how the channel is going, how the content, how the video, how the sound, if there's anything that can be improved. I really like your helpful constructive criticism. It helps me to improve. There's one guy sent me a message. Now, he left it in the YouTube. I even left it. He says, I was looking for a shitty ads, and yours came up. And I have never seen an ugly thumbnail like yours. And I started laughing. But he brought my attention. I was like, you know what? You're right. My everything I do myself, I know nothing, and I improved on it. But if you have any comment, reach out to me. Tell me how can I improve. I'll be more than happy to take your opinion. And it's all about hearing from other people and improve on it. And that's what I want to do. So guys, take care. Have yourself a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful day. Go out there, go kill it. To 2020 is ours. Don't forget to join the 100K challenge. Don't forget the monthly contest, which is going to announce next week. At the same time, I wish you nothing but the best. Keep looking for products, and let's go ahead and kill it and crush it together. Take care, everybody. I love you all. Thank you so much for joining, and let's make a difference. Let's make it happen. Take care, everybody.